The weekend is behind us, the week ahead still unwritten. The day itself may be full. Mass, family, and food. Maybe it's heavy with something we couldn't shake even on a day of rest. The reading meets us in that quiet with a word about who we are. And Bishop Sheen meets us with something honest about the kind of joy that takes a lifetime to learn. In our Sunday evening reading from Exodus chapter 19, we hear, "In those days, the Israelites came to the desert of Sinai and pitched camp. While Israel was encamped here in front of the mountain, Moses went up the mountain to God. Then the Lord called him and said, 'Thus shall you say to the house of Jacob, tell the Israelites, you have seen for yourselves how I treated the Egyptians, and how I bore you up on eagle wings, and brought you here to myself. Therefore, if you hearken to my voice and keep my covenant, you shall be my special possession, dearer to me than all other people, though all the earth is mine. You shall be to me a kingdom of priests, a holy nation.'" Picture it for a moment. They have come out of Egypt, out of slavery and miracles and the long walk through the desert. Now they are camped at the foot of Sinai, and Moses goes up the mountain alone. From the mountain, God speaks, not first about what they must do, but first about what he has already done. "I bore you up on eagle wings and brought you here to myself." Notice where the journey ends. Not at the mountain, not at the promised land. That comes later. The destination, in God's own words, is himself. He brought them to him. Everything in their lives up to that moment, the suffering and the rescue and the wandering, all of it was bringing them to that one place, into his presence, claimed as his own. Then he says it plainly. If they listen to his voice and keep his covenant, they will be his special possession, dearer to him than all other people. They will be a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. Psalm 100 answers as if it could not help itself. We are his people, the sheep of his flock. Sing joyfully, serve with gladness, come before him with joyful song. The psalm doesn't argue or explain. It just receives. We are his. He made us. His kindness endures forever. His faithfulness to all generations. Think about what this means tonight at the end of the Lord's day. We went somewhere this morning, to Mass, hopefully. We were carried there. None of us got there on our own steam. He bore us up, brought us here to himself, fed us, sent us home, and now we are on the other end of the day, with the lamps low and the house finally settling. What he said to Israel at Sinai, he says again every Sunday. You are mine, dearer to me than you'll ever know. Not earned, not deserved, but chosen. The covenant isn't a contract we negotiated. It's the relationship he drew us into when he bore us up on eagle wings and would not let us go. That changes how Sunday night feels if we let it. The week ahead is not ours to carry alone. We are not going into Monday morning as orphans. We are going as his people. The flock he tends, claimed and loved before we open our eyes. Welcome to the Sacred Heart family. I'm Aaron. We pray together walk with the saints, and reflect on the gospel every day. If this is the kind of reflection your evening needs, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. As we prepare our hearts for rest, we now turn to the wisdom of Bishop Fulton Sheen. Joy is rejoicing in another's progress. This is one of the rarest virtues and the last to be won. Too often the progress of others is regarded as stolen from self. Sheen brings up something we don't often want to admit, that when someone we know does well, gets the promotion, has the marriage that's working, the kids who turned out well, the faith that seems so easy for them, there can be this small twist inside us. Not always, not for everyone, but often enough that we recognize it when he says it. And he calls it what it is. Their progress feels stolen from us, as if there were a fixed amount of good in the world and what they got is what we missed. We may never say that out loud, may not even fully know we feel it, but it lives there. What stops us here is that he calls this the last virtue to be won. Not the first lesson on the way in, but the last, which means it stays with us a long time. We can be praying daily, going to Mass, doing the slow work of conversion for years, and still find that small bitterness when someone else flourishes. Why is it so hard? Maybe because joy in another's progress requires us to know we are not in competition with them, that what God gives them does not come out of our share, that his love for them does not subtract 1 ounce from his love for us. That is hard to feel in the gut, even when we believe it in our minds. But it is possible. Sheen wouldn't have named it as virtue if it weren't. The saints he wrote about lived it. Real, uncomplicated joy that the person beside them was being raised up. Joy at God's work in someone else's life, as if it were happening in their own. That kind of joy is one of the surest signs that grace has done its slow work in a soul. Whatever this Sunday gave us or asked of us, it is finished now. We are his people, the sheep of his flock, carried here on eagle wings to this very moment, claimed and known by name. He is with us in the rest, and he will be with us when Monday opens its eyes. Sleep tonight as someone dearer to him than all the earth, because that's what you are. Share your intentions in the comments of the video so that the Sacred Heart family may walk with you in faith and charity. Tonight's Catholic evening prayers are waiting for you at sacredheartpreciousblood.com. Click the link in the pinned comment now, and I'll see you there. God bless.